Sorry, wasn't listening. I was waiting for the rain. I had to pull up in Maryborough. It was so bad I couldn't see a thing. And there were cars on all the roads just parked, just waiting for it to go. You haven't had it that bad yet? Okay, well it might go somewhere else and leave me for what I've done. Okay. These ones, they don't change. So you can have 1 deer or 100 deer. You just use the same word for 1, 2, 500.
This is not, don't change.
Don't change. They don't change at all. So you can talk about 1 deer or 5 deer. But you don't put reindeer, you don't put any S's on the end of them at all. There's some more that do that, but
This is they can change.
These will change because I'm about to write what the change will be over here.
Okay.
Men. These ones we have done before, but I just thought I'd write them in a different colour so you could see the change happening. Some of these you probably know anyway, but yeah.
Ôi, hai mất rồi.
And oxen, I think we talked about on Tuesday. These ones, the S goes in here. So it's father-in-law, and if you've got a couple, fathers-in-law, brothers-in-law, mothers-in-law. So the S will actually go in there when you've got more than one.
Mothers-in-law.
Yeah. And male men is the same. Male man, it'll be male men. So if you've got any words that have men on the end, man on the end, then it will be a men. Yeah. That's just an example of one.
The factory one mouse?
Mouse. One mouse.
One
mice. More than one.
Mice.
Mice.
What is many?
Yeah.
More.
Yeah, many more mice.
No S, mice.
No, because there's an E there, right there, it makes the C make it sound. C can say K,
Wow.
so that will change it. If the E wasn't there, it would be a K sound, but when we put the E next to it, it'll be
Me.
mice.
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 Mice. Okay.
Will that help if I pull this around?
I'm not ready yet.
Is that better?
Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh, very hot.
I know what you mean.
It's raining in Harvey Bay.
Harvey Bay was just raining, but I had to stop driving in Maryborough. I couldn't see the road. It was scary, very scary. Oh, should I go home? No, I'm too far.
It's a Harvey.
I'm
Between
scared.
Cairo and Maryborough, a Harvey Bay.
It was just outside of Maryborough, coming into Maryborough, Dale, and all the cars took off on the side of the road, just parked.
Very windy.
60 kilometres an hour. And then I thought, no, I'm pulling up, so I pulled up at the cemetery and just sat there. I thought it was an open road and they'd seen me, so, scary.
What is the father?
If you've got a father-in-law, or if you're married and you've got a father-in-law, if you've been married a couple of times and you've got more than one father-in-law, then it's To make more than one, we need to put the S there. For fathers-in-law.
Oh, you need a this.
So the S goes here and not on the end.
Oh,
It sits
okay.
next to the fathers. So if you've got a brother-in-law,
Yes.
right? If you've got two, they're your brothers-in-law.
Oh, okay. This is more.
You've got sister-in-law.
More than one.
Okay.
You'll have two sisters-in-law.
Oh, okay.
That's where the S goes in that one.
Okay.
Okay? So you might come across these ones, not all, but from there up, you probably see those in reading, when you're reading magazines and newspapers and books and stuff. Those words are pretty common. And this time of the year, these will be. Yeah, reindeer, deer. But they don't change, you don't add S's on them.
Just put here.
So you've got one deer, two deer.
Brother, sister, mother, father, put S-E, not cut off.
Oh, that is it.
Yeah.
That one, don't change and
These-
get one together?
So you can have one deer,
Oh, yeah.
two deer,
Yeah, one.
three deer.
Yes, yes.
You
Not
never
change.
put an S on them.
Don't change.
But why not?
don't
They're ones that don't have S's. I don't know why.
Only this word.
Just this group
No
here.
more, no more.
There's some
another
more
word.
of it. There's
Okay.
other animals. Bison's another one I found. And
I know me.
swine. Oh, I put that. That's named for pigs. Pigs will have an S, but swine, which is another name for them, doesn't.
Another name of pig.
Pardon?
Another name of pig.
Yes,
Swan.
swine.
Oh, this is a new word for me. Swan.
Swine. Yeah. Okay. So we've got those down. All right. The only other rule that we had to learn was the one with words ending in O is the last of the spelling rules. So we make a rule 6 and yep, and this is our last spelling rule for this lot. So we can relax and practice some. And pencil. Okay. So the word, we're just going to call it spelling rule 6, words that end in O. So we've got some choices. We can add S, so we can add S, so I'm making a row for that. We can add ES. Oops, that's a bit close. There we go. And we can add both. Yeah, there's some words that it does, you can add an S or an ES and it's still okay. I've got a whole page full, but I thought we'd just put down the ones that we know about. So the first one I've got here is radio. When you listen to the radio, it only has an S on the end of it for radio if you've got more than one of them at home. Video only gets an S, make video. Photo only needs an S to make photo. The number 0 only needs an S on it to make zeros. And when you're talking about weighing things, the weight of stuff, kilo, You only need an S to make kilos. Avocado. Oh, it's an AVO. So if you have more than one avocado, it's just an S on the end. I've got heaps of these, so I'll just pick out ones that we use. Kangaroo. Just needs an X for kangaroos.
Why I not see the S? Oh, it's the option. Yeah, it's S.
Just adding S to them, that's all they need.
S to change it out.
No, not to.
That's not change.
S in the
So down here we're just adding radios, videos,
Oh, not change it.
photos, zeros, kilos, avocados, kangaroos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, put then we put X.
Just an S for those. There is no rule that says which ones have S or ES. I've looked it up, there is no rules. None at all. Anyone from the Philippines?
From China?
No?
No.
Because Filipino only has an S on it as well. So we can put that one down because someone here is from the Philippines.
China.
Shayla. Oh, okay. So Filipino just has an S for Filipinos. People who come from the Philippines.
Avocado is AVA.
Yes, A-V-A-C, avocado.
Why I saw the AVO in shopping center?
Huh?
AVO. That's short word. Avocado for short word. They don't need to write long sentence.
Oh,
AVO,
avo.
avocado.
Yes, the short word for avocado.
Avocado. Yeah.
Short word.
They don't need to write that long. Too long.
Australians are very lazy people. They are. So rather than write that whole word, you might see avos.
Oh, already.
Right? Is that what you're talking about?
No, they put avocado. Avocado.
With an O here.
O behind V. Yeah, avocado.
Avocado.
In shopping, avocado.
If they're right and I'm wrong.
But
Sorry.
I like avocado too. I didn't like avocado.
No, that's me.
This is correct.
Is that better now?
Yeah. Okay. I thought that AVO.
Sorry. It happens to the best of us.
I didn't look you. I just write down when you say the word. So I didn't.
Okay, so now that I've got a list here of a couple that have ES on them. So the first one's potato. We need an ES on them. So we'll be adding that ES for potatoes. Tomato is on that list. Volcano. So it will be an ES one. Echo. The echoes we did the other day for the CH sound, didn't we? CH made a clip sound in that one. Mosquito. That's an ES. Hero. Heroes.
Yeah, just like it. Yes, like it so easy.
And you'll know this name from pizza.
So to use one word, we like it. So that
Dominoes.
If more than
So when we put dominoes,
you understand what I mean?
Domino.
dominoes, the actual dominoes itself is a little shape like this, wooden, and it has dots on one end.
You play game.
And you play the game, then you find another one that matches. And you can have one on that side, and then you find one to turn on.
We win.
Yeah.
So everybody gets these little wooden blocks.
No.
No, you're just putting it together like a puzzle.
Yeah.
So if it's got a 3 on here, then you'll need 3 dots to sit it side by side. So this side now you'll need to find a piece that has a 1 first, and then the other end might have 5. So you've got to go and find a piece that has a 5 to join onto that one. And it'll have another piece on the end that might have something else. Never played that? You can buy it in the...
China,
Well, have a look on your internet, on your phone, put dominoes in, and have a look, and you'll see the little pieces that they give you. And you can buy them here in King Kong and Reject shops for about $2 for a box of them that you can play.
Oh, that one, the long one, there's the box, that one.
It's just little wooden squares about,
I think Chinese
probably
people,
that
they
big,
use in casino.
and they have the dots on them,
Oh.
and there's about 50 pieces maybe, and you share them out, and then you
I see in
try and
the
match them.
movie, they play like in casino, they play like cards, things like that.
You cannot see me.
In casino.
I'll see if I've got reception in here actually. Oh yeah, I have. Okay. So you can understand.
Yes. So next week you only can count a number, so they have a good brain.
No signal.
Your signal.
It's too weak. It's only got 1 dot. Oh no, it's coming.
This is the last one for ES already.
No.
Yeah, already put ES. Oh, for ES.
Because dominoes pieces on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You put the over there, I think the up, but nothing.
Oh no, it's got to go the upstairs closet. That's the little block.
Yeah.
You know now, baby?
Yeah.
You know it? Yeah.
Thank you.
Because I can't, it wants me to buy it before I can show it to
You
you.
see, pizza, Domino pizza? Yeah, same that.
That's the sign for dominoes. It's very funny
I
thing
think
anyway.
yeah, I know now. Thank you.
You know now. You know now, baby.
Okay. So now we've got some that can have an S or an ES. And taxi is one.
Taxi?
If you catch a taxi to go somewhere, you can put an S on it or an ES. It's both are right.
ES. But taxi is not O.
Taxi. No,
Why
not
taxi
all.
not O?
It can be taxi,
Taxi.
or it can be.
Taxi. Yes.
Both are right.
Oh, okay.
All
I
like
think
that.
I have a word that ends in O, S, and ES. So that's why I'm confusing why taxi comes along.
And chilies is the same. The chili plant, it can be an S or an ES. ES, sorry. That can be that, or it can be that one.
Or you can both.
Other word.
Push one more.
Maybe not.
ES is more than the other one.
Yeah.
Sorry?
And ES or ES is the N.
Teacher, sorry.
Yeah.
She don't understand is that the lucid word that ends in O.
But this one doesn't end in O.
But
Oh, no, sorry.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what made me
So just the SES endings, okay. Well, you don't have to write those. Yeah, sorry, I was just looking at ones that were both, because I've got others here that end in O. So if you put it down, it's not wrong. It just helps you to remember when you want to write taxis and chilies.
Oh,
Okay, right. So now we'll go back to the other. I just got a bit carried away. That's all. Okay, so I've got a list here Let's do mango. That's on this list over here as well.
Mango.
Mango. It can be an S or an ES.
Mango.
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 Tornado.
S-I-S.
They call them in Australia cyclones, but over
Mango can put E-S.
you put S or E.
S-O-T-S.
Yep.
อันนี้โดยทั้งแผง
Put both.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the halo. Everyone know what a halo is?
I know.
ฮาโล
Do we all know?
I know.
What's that?
A halo.
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 Oh, halo.
When you're a beautiful angel, you have a little glowing circle above your head, and that's called a halo.
In Thailand we play game Halo
Oh,
So you see it on the angel pictures for Christmas, you'll see the little gold ring around the top,
Yep.
and that's called a halo.
halo, not halo.
Right, so it can be spelt both ways.
Oh, different.
Different.
Oh dear. You want to copy it? I know.
A banjo, which is a little
A banjo.
guitar looking thing, a round one.
Banjo.
It can be both ways, yep.
Banjo.
And the other one I've got that we might want to use is cargo. If you've got a truck filled with cargo, things that it's taking somewhere, or a boat. Sometimes they have those huge metal
Cargo.
cargo, yeah. It's two little words. Car. Yeah. So that's just some of them there. I've got, look, these ones are weirdo ones for irregular, like larva. And larvae, which is baby eggs of caterpillars and stuff. I don't know if you'll ever need that. Where?
What is that?
Back at the irregular plurals. Back at rule 5, I've got written here larva, which is the
Lava.
it's the little babies of caterpillars, blowflies, eggs.
Oh.
They're called larvae, and the animal grows inside and opens out. Will you need that?
Yeah, we can get that up.
If you want to, it goes back in rule 5. So we've got larva. I'll just put the word up here. This is for rule 5. If you want to go backwards, it's larva. That's one little egg. Ants have them too. They have the little white larva sacs. And then to make more than one, it goes larvae. So you might need to write in your language maybe what larva is so you can remember it.
So put in there.
That's back in rule 5. And the other one that we might need is an index. If you're looking up things in the back of a book, you might find an index, a list of everything that's in the book and the page that it's on.
Yeah.
And the actual plural for lots of the indexes to have in every book is indices. You can, indices. Or you can see some Australians who use indexes and put in ES, but they both can be used. But in primary schools and schools, you'll hear teachers calling them indices instead of indexes. So that can go back into rule 5 for you. Okay, some of the other words I've got here that can have S or ES are flamingos, frescoes, geckos, mementos, mottos, tuxedo. Do you want to write those down or not?
Yes, please.
In this list.
Yes, please.
You do? Okay, I'll put them up there. Have we all got that ends list done? Because I'll rub it out.
Yeah, all done. Yeah.
All done?
Yes.
hit.
Okay, well we'll put these couple.
Before. The radio, just stop. Oh, got it. Already?
Okay. Where are they?
What's that one?
Flamingo.
M-A-M-L-A.
Man.
That can be both.
M, that one.
M-E-M-E-M.
M-E-R.
No. Men. After man. Men.
Not man.
More than one man. M.
E-N.
Okay, fresco is painting that you find on walls.
Tuxedo.
Old paintings.
Fresco.
If you go through Europe and those countries, they have lots of paintings that were done thousands and hundreds of years ago. And they're still out on the walls, and they're called frescoes. Some of the early painters did that too.
Flamingo.
Sometimes inside churches, on ceilings, the big paintings. We don't have it in Australia. But overseas they do have lots of those beautiful ones. Ghettos. Do we know what a ghetto is?
Look like a ghetto.
Elvis Presley song? No. It is. He has a song called In the Ghetto. A ghetto is in America, and it's a really poor housing area for very, very poor people.
Oh, yeah.
Slum, yeah,
Yes.
that sort of thing.
Yes.
So, and they're called ghettos over there, and they're usually for, I think, the Black Americans are more in it than the others. Ghetto, yeah. It's a very famous Elvis Presley song. You need to listen to it. Who likes Elvis Presley? Do you know Elvis Presley?
No, I don't know.
Oh, he's the singer back from the... Well, when did he die? I think 1990? No, he died in 1979, so he might have died. My mum thought he was beautiful. But yeah, it's a lovely song. It's about babies being born there, and you know, because of the lifestyle there, they end up following the drugs and the car stealing. Yeah, and then they end up being killed because of it, you know, by the police or other people there, other drug dealers. So it's a nice song to say. Tuxedo. Ladies don't ever wear these.
Yeah, just marking. I'm not sure it's like
You can use water.
No.
Just use that one.
Yeah.
You see boys in them and they have their black suit, white shirt and little bow tie. That's called a tuxedo. Yes. Okay. Will that do us then for all our spelling rules? That just gives you some T-U-X-E-D-O. Tuxedo, yeah.
And lady wear clothes very nice.
Sometimes men wear them at their own weddings, don't they? They get dressed up or to special places, really special meetings and stuff. The ladies wear the beautiful gowns. That's it.
Yeah, this is special too.
Yes. Not a tuxedo. Okay.
Truck driver.
Did you get all the CH words in your list? That was your homework, was that little CH
I don't know.
paper? No, you didn't, May. You didn't do that. You've done it before.
Yes, you want this?
Can I have this before class?
Yeah.
Why are you not here?
No,
What is it?
Right.
This one.
And we have
The CH words, yes. Students got hers in. Did everyone else copy theirs in? We had a little piece of paper and we all said to the down. I don't know how many of those you got.
Oh,
Did you get that one? they're the same. Oh, yeah, they are. That's probably the extras that the others got. That's the one, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Got to stop before they...
Driving again and screaming.
What's the finger?
I hope so.
How you call this? Mistake?
Sorry?
When you
Yeah, cross fingers.
cross fingers.
And your tongue fingers. Everything.
Cross finger or finger cross?
Cross fingers means
You
good
cross
luck.
finger cross.
Or touch wood.
Hold your cross fingers.
Yes, I hope so too. I hate it. Okay, so we all got the chip sounds written in. So what 3 sounds does chip say? Now, mate, if you want to do something else, have you got any more plastic cards yet? Left that you didn't do the other day? Because these ones you haven't done. So if you want to do one of those, you've done this work, so. Okay. So what 3 sounds does CH say?
1, 2, 3.
What are the 3 sounds that it can say? Sh, yeah. And? Good on you. So you should have written those all in your book.
First sound is sh.
That one's this one. This one. This one. That one. Ch. And that one. Okay. Right, I'm rubbing this out because I need 4. Oops. Alright, so today you've already put in all those words, so today I'm writing up some words and I'll say them as I go because some of them are quite big, but you have to decide again whether it's ch or k. You're listening for it again, so find your chip page and the first word I've got is the word where will you put that?
Child.
One. Number 1. So write that one into your number 1, yeah?
Child.
I've done 4.
Have you?
Yeah.
Master.
It goes there. On the
Mustache. No, mustache.
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 Mustache. Do you know the hair that means go under their lips?
2.
Mustache. 2. Good on you. Yeah, it'll be number 2.
Mustache.
Mustache. Yes.
Mustache. What is a mustache?
It is hair the men have under here. It's alright if it's clean, but if it's dirty.
Mustache.
Okay.
No.
What does it look like on the court? What do you call?
Beard.
Oh, is this mustache?
That's the mustache, the beard.
Yes.
Mustache.
Okay, so here's the next one. Maybe see if what are the choices you've got?
How many?
So this can either say ch, sh, or k.
Bucket.
3 and 1.
Bucket.
You are very, very close.
Very cold. Very cold.
Bronchitis.
Bronchitis.
Well done, you were very close.
Bronchitis.
So it's the k sound, which is the number 3. Bronchitis is when you get in your breathing, in your lungs, you get sick. Bronchitis. Good, working it out.
Sometimes people forget what is that.
It's your lungs, in your chest, your breathing gets infected, and it's really hard to breathe, and coughing, and all that yucky stuff comes up. Sometimes you have a mask with the air to help you breathe.
Yes. Horrible.
Yes, my boy when he was 9 months old was in hospital
me
with it.
too. Asthma.
Yeah, like asthma, same thing.
Cannot breathe. Okay.
Alright. And this is us. Champion.
Number 1.
Champion.
Champion.
Winners.
The winner.
Champion.
Champion.
Not champagne.
No. No.
Get drunk.
Okay. This is a tool that you, I don't know if you use it here, but I use it in my garden. Now remember there's 3 sounds to that, so try all 3 sounds.
Matches. Match. Two.
You're very close.
Three.
It is another 2 sound. It's machete. You know, it's got the handle and the big sharp top, and you can chop at things with it. Like a giant knife for the garden. This is the wooden handle, so you put your hand on here, and this is the big blade to cut grass or cut the ground. That's machete.
Machete. This is called machete.
Do you call it a machete where you come from or not?
No,
meat.
Alright, this is the girl's name.
Girl name.
Michelle.
Yeah. So that'll be that sound, won't it? Michelle.
Michelle.
Oh, and this one I like too. Someone knew it straight away. So what's that? That should sound, yes. Chocolate.
Yummy chocolate.
Yeah. What's your next one I've got? Oh, this you find in people's houses that are quite rich. Well, real ones. Mine's fake.
Rich.
Hangs from the roof.
Chandelier.
And it has a light.
Chandelier.
No.
Close.
Chandelier.
You've got,
Chandelier.
so it's a sound.
Chandelier.
Do you know what a chandelier is?
Chandelier.
It's usually made of jewels. And it hangs from the roof. And there's light bulbs on it. And it all shines and glitters. Chandelier.
There's material name.
Material ones.
There's chandelier. What is what material name or in that name? No.
No,
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 the right on that main room where we sit was very beautiful. How they have hang down and go very beautiful. You
All
know.
little diamonds.
Yeah, like diamonds.
Glitters like diamonds.
The
Little
light,
lights.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a chandelier.
Chandelier.
I see the hotel something.
Yeah,
Okay.
when you go to buy stuff for your house, you're gonna see in the shop, you know, buy that.
What is it?
Chiro.
Chiro presto.
Presser.
Try all this CH sound.
Chiro presto.
Chiro.
Chiro presto.
Trial.
Chiropractor.
Close.
Oh, you like it.
Chiropractor.
You got the chiropractor, but you haven't got the CH one.
Chiro.
So it's not ch.
Operator.
It's not
Structure.
Chiropractor.
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 You're also close.
Chiropractor.
Chiropractor.
Oh.
Does your bones, puts your bones all back into shape.
Chiro.
If you have some bones out in your back or your hips, go to, they're like a physiotherapist, but they look after the bone part of your body.
Chiropractor.
Yeah.
What is that?
Like physiotherapy, like chiro.
Last one, you find this on cars, on car wheels, stairs. How many? Try all your CH sounds. 1, 2 and 3. You can see an E sitting there, so it will be telling O to say O.
Show me.
Chrome.
Yes. Chrome. Chrome. Yeah.
Number 3.
Chrome is that really bright silver on your wheels of your car. That it doesn't rust. Whereas on railings, when you're walking downstairs, you'll have it on railings as well. Yes. It's number 3, yes, it's got a clip sound.
Coil.
Chrome. 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 Yeah. Okay. Ooh, we've got a few minutes left to quickly say all the sight words. Have we got time or not? Got a couple of minutes. Actually, we might have to skip it because I want to give you a new rhyme sheet. And we'll need to go through that, won't we? We'll have to do that on, what day next week? Have you got, nobody knows when we're coming next week. Tuesday or probably, next week will be one time. You've been 2 this week, haven't you? So it'll be one time, so it'll be next
Today, last day?
Thursday maybe? What's today's last day?
Yeah, the English this month, last day.
For this month, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
New one already, yeah.
But I think
Cannot tell us now.
because you did Tuesday, Thursday this week, so next week you'll have one lesson, won't you?
Yeah, on, I
Which
think
will
I have
probably
on
be
Thursday.
Thursday, I would say.
Thursday,
Yeah.
4 o'clock, I think.
Sometimes you're 3, sometimes you're 4.
Yeah, second
Yeah.
time is 3. First time I think.
I think it doesn't change the time for this day, for today. But next week is following the timetable.
It could
Because
be. I haven't got it.
doctor have only one person next month. You know
For
the
Andrea.
only one person.
Yeah, I know. So I have to do.
Why don't you put us in every 2 times like with her? No.
Well, I'll talk to Sam and see.
Yeah, because
Because there are some 2 new people, I think, after Christmas, and they'll be in that number 3 group.
have more people coming
Yeah, I think.
after Christmas.
I think so. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
from what I've been told. So,
All right.
but I'll talk to Sam about that idea. Maybe I can do an hour with Andrea.
So we can have 2 hours.
Yeah, have 2 lessons or something.
Yeah.
But it's just too hard. Andrea's back. She only knows the first 2 sounds of A.
Andrea?
Yes.
Oh.
So to put her in the group with us, it's not fair to her. She hasn't learnt any of this yet.
I mean, I did that much too.
Yeah.
Because I went away.
You had a couple of weeks,
Yeah.
And it is hard to catch up, but
Yeah.
she's like 10 times waiting behind you.
Yeah.
Oh.
And that's not fair to her. She
No,
would
no,
just feel
that's
so,
okay.
Very confused.
just sitting here thinking, why am I here? So I can't do that to her. Okay, so you did velvet, silky, velvet, soft.
The velvet.
So now we've got the next lot for you to learn.
With the
Swallow.
throated down
Okay,
the
so
neck.
the first little rhyme is to do with S and W sitting next to each other. So they say swiftly the swallow swooped down to her nest, swinging and swaying her sweet ones to rest. Alright? It's getting trickier, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if you want to write SW next to it to tell yourself that's what it's for.
Swiftly.
Swiftly, yep.
Down.
Swooped.
Swoop down.
The 2 O's together.
Swoop down.
Swooped.
Swoop. Swoop down.
To her
To
nest.
neck. To her nest.
Swinging.
And
swaying. Yep.
Her sweet one
To rest. Sweet one. To rest.
To rest.
How about this number 1? Sweet.
Swiftly.
Swiftly.
Swallow.
Swallow.
Swallow's a little bird.
Sweet. Swallow.
Yep. Swiftly. The swallow.
Swiftly. Swiftly. Down. Swallow.
Swallow. Okay. We try the next one. TR is the sound we're looking at in the next one. TR.
Truck.
And train. Or train.
Or travel by train. To travel by trolley. Would be such fun.
Excellent.
Such How about the yellow
Trolley.
trolley? Okay.
Trolley. You know when you go shopping at the grocery? Shopping trolley, yeah.
That's right.
Okay. The next one is that 2 sounds that E can make. It can make an E or an E sound. So we've got E1 and E2 there.
Peter has feet.
Right. So in that first line, when you've got Peter has, the next word there's an EA. It makes the number 2 sound. EA sitting together will say E as well. So we've got Peter has neat feet.
Peter has neat feet. The neatest
Everything. Yep.
Peter's feet are neat because his shoes are clean.
Perfect. So all the EAs there will make that E sound. Okay? The next one is practicing S and L sitting together. Slowly.
Slowly, snack and smell. Slide across the slippery rail.
it's snack and snail, it's
Yeah.
snake and snail.
Snail and snail. Fly across the slippery.
When you're walking and the water's on the ground, and it's slippery, it's very slippery. Rail. Slide across the slippery rail is when you're going downstairs, you're holding the rail at the side with your hands. Rail. Yep. Okay, the next rhyme is practicing PL. Pool.
Please.
Yep, marbles.
Please play cards near the playroom door.
Perfect.
Fly plan.
You see some of those words are in our list that we're doing.
Play, not play.
Play. Play, I want to go play.
Play, not plan.
Play. You just have to push the face. Well done. Okay, and the last one is doing the FL sound. Full. So we've got mother flips the pancakes. There you are. Yeah. Noise. Yep. You got it? So yeah, some of those are going to be hard to do, but getting your tongue and your mouth in the right spot. So that's your practice. And flop, flip. Yeah. Now, we didn't get any plural work done, so did you bring back all the plastic?
I didn't bring, but I bring 3 back.
Alright, so are there any you want to take?
I want to take this.
Take some if you need some.
You can have first, yes.
This one I'm done already, but
Okay.
just to
Okay.
5 and 6 I'm not done.
These are homework ones. I don't know if you've got them. I don't know, May, if
Can I
you've got
copy
those.
this one?
You can take one of those, yeah.
Lily asked me she want a homework, please.
There's 3 sheets there of homework.
Yeah.
Oh, plus you want to give Lily her rhyme?
This one. Where mine? Oh dear.
You've got it, alright. I could have picked yours up. So you've got everything you need? Have you got that one?
Big one.
May's got the big one there.
Big one for me, please.
Yeah. Oh, that one on the back is
Thank you.
not one of them.
Yeah. Not for the movie. Oh, that one, really?
One for Lily as well. Has Lily got one of those?
3? Yes, 3.
So you've got 3?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'll bring
Okay. Right, because next week I want to move on from the plural nouns now, because we've got pronouns to look at, and compound nouns, and collective nouns.
So,
And I want to try and do those if I can in like 2 lessons.
we have on Tuesday? We did
I gotta follow the timetable.
I'll talk to you now.
Saturday because I know Sunday.
You don't time.
No, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, the big day? Oh my God.
Okay, well, thank you.
Can I take some
Yes. One of each. Because they're kind of the same.
1, 3, I have to finish.
They're giving some to Lily as well.
Oh, yes.
Because they're the same.
Oh, the same?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and if you bring them back when you're finished. All right. Thank you.
Remove ก็คือลบได้ remove by subtraction นี่ต้องดูแบบทำตรงไหนก็ได้
That one is X, okay.
He didn't put anything on the end, so
Okay. I think I'll just do
powers. I have magical powers. Yeah. Empty. We have to get rid of the Y and make I is S. Okay. Daisy, so you did it here. You got rid of the Y and you made I S.
Yes, we have on Tuesday 4 p.m.
Do we? Okay.
IES.
I-E-S, yep. So I'll leave that so you can change yours on that side.
What about this one?
Yeah.
Right. Because don't change.
Oh, that's good.
Just change.
Key,
Key.
because there's an E there. A-E-I-O-U. If it sits there before Y, we just put it.
Oh.
That's one of the rules. Boxes, yep. Yep.
Thank you, Miss Katie.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You got enough work there?
Oh, a lot. Miss Kay, I would like to ask you some questions.
Okay.
I would like to know, do you have a technique to remember the words? Do you have a technique?
To remember which word?
When you would like to remember some words, do you have a technique to remember that?
Usually think of a picture with that in it as the word that you want to remember. If it's a naming word, then you can see a picture of it in your head. But if it's an action, then you need to make a running picture, a video in your head to remember it. Or maybe it rhymes with something. Like, say you wanted to remember hat. You could think of a word like hat in a hat.
I'm thinking about the shape of the hat, the picture of the hat.
And you could, you know, in your mind put the H-A-T inside of it, something like that. Yeah. Just depends what word you want to remember. But mainly I just look at
Is it reading?
Sorry.
Is good way to remember too? Is it reading?
Reading it, yes, over and over. If it's a word
I
that...
have a problem with the make the sentence.
With what?
I can't make a sentence, you know.
Make a sentence.
So yes. It's hard for me.
What do you mean?
I mean that if you would like to say something,
See you next time.
Yep.
if you would like to say something, but I can't to make a sentence.
But what you're just saying now are sentences.
Yeah, but sometimes I would like to talk with someone. I know the mean in my language, but I try to make a sentence in English. It's hard for me. Sometimes I worry about the past tense or present tense. Something.
We are getting, like I've been showing you how to make the plurals.
Yeah.
Okay, from there we go to adding ing. That'll be the next part. So I've got all the ing work here, right? So that's in the future. You use ing when you're talking about
Next slide.
tomorrow I am going, right? When we've got those, then we're going back here to past present and future verbs. And I've got all the words there waiting for us. Okay, but first we need to know the rules to be able to change the words. So if you've got the word like call, today I call you. Tomorrow I will be calling. So you can learn that spelling ending straight away. And yesterday I called. So you'll know it was eating. Yes. So we're going to do work on that, but we have to do all this other little stuff first to get to what you're saying. Does that make sense?
Yes, I understand that.
So it's coming, and that may help you with your worry about you don't know which tense to use.
I'm not confident to say, it is my action. My accent is not good, I think, and I'm not confident to say. Maybe it's sometimes scary. It's, it's wrong or right, something like that.
You're doing really well.
Thank
really well. Listen to yourself. The words that when I talk to the ladies out there and to Adrian, they are getting people at work here saying what a great job you girls are doing, and that they can understand you so much better.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
So, and that's all because of the work that we do, and so, you mightn't remember every word, but don't panic about it. At my age, I don't remember words at all. I'd be talking and the word I want just goes, and I have to do what you're saying, like describe, say what the word is around until someone says the word and I go, yes, that's the word I want. So don't worry. Don't worry.
Thank you. Okay.
All right, but you are doing really well.
I'm very happy to learn. Yeah, because we listen and speaking, but we don't know the technique. The technique to learn is to go the right way. We don't know that. Like when you pronounce flower or
flower,
and some consonant, it's like a F-L.
Yes.
So the first we don't know how to pronounce it. F-L, further, something like that. We don't know that. Yeah, when we learn with you.
And I've got lots of those little rhymes so that you're just practicing all the time.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, have a good day.
Have a good weekend.
Yeah, you too. So how are you? Right there? Got some more work?
Yeah.
That was good, wasn't it? Okay, I'm going to get rid of this book and find your girls were a bit behind today in our time.
About time, yeah.
Oh, you got it all?
Oh, yes.
Did you find that one that you couldn't?
Yeah, that's big.
Was it T? And I said, what's it missing? And I said, it's big. Oh, of course. Okay. It was a toughie, wasn't it? And how did this one go?
Okay.
So you can say all those words?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excellent. Right, let's see what we've got today. There's that one. Sorry, I'm just a bit behind getting organised today. That's me. So today, you're only on sound list 1, aren't you? There's A and away, big blue. Okay, so maybe you can run through that for me, say it for me, and then I'll give you sound list 2.
Okay.
How's that?
Yeah. I'm going to read all again.
Yes, please.
A and away, big blue can come down, fine, for, funny, go, help, here, I, in, is, it, jump, little, look, make, me, my, not, one,
play, read, run, said, see, the, 3, 2, 2, up, we, where, yellow, you.
Perfect.
Have you got your certificate for that yet?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent, right.
You did
Good.
it last week.
Alright, so today I promised you some dictation, didn't I, where I'm going to, alright, so here, before we start, I'll give you, this is the second list.
Okay.
So you want to have a look at that and just see if there's any words you don't understand, and I can explain them to you, or if you want me to help you read them.
Okay, please. I can read it.
So you know them all?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Good, because there's about 6 lists like that, and then there's 2 lists of the naming words, the noun words, and they're basically the words that we use every day. So if you know those words and you know them by seeing them, you can read any magazine, any newspaper, anything you like. Those words are in it. Alright, and then we'll go on and we'll teach you rules for figuring out bigger words and stuff. So you've got all that in your little book to take with you.
Okay. All, am, are, at, ate, be, black, brown, but, came, did, do, eat, for, get, good, have, he, into, like, must, knew, know, now, on, our, are, out, live, pretty, run, ride, so, say, she, so, soon, that, there, they, this, to, under, one, was, well, when, what, why, who, will, with, yes.
Perfect. You know them all. Good on you. Okay, so how did you go with the sentences? The sheet that I gave you with all 20 sentences. So we can try, you can read it first to me.
Where is it? Where is the big blue can? Here is a little red can. We run to a yellow can. Can you run to it? I can see blue, red, and yellow. I can run and play. We can look to find it. It is funny to see a blue can. I can help you to find it. Where is my funny blue can? Where can we run and play? I cannot play. I can see it. I cannot see it. It is not in the red can. We jumped into the big yellow can. I said to go and look into the little red can. My little yellow can is funny to see. Can you make it for me?
Excellent. Okay, so now you're going to close your book. And I'm going to get you to write down one of those sentences. Think you're ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try. Here is a little red can. Here is a little red can. Here is a little red can. Here is
a little.
perfect. Right, good. Another one. We can look to find it. We can look to find it. Yeah. Okay. When you start a sentence, you have to clap it down. Capital letters. That's it. Right. Where is my funny blue can? Where is my funny blue can? means by doing that, every one of those words
Yeah,
is
and
here,
this is the dictation.
which is great.
Yeah, we're doing it in school, dictation, the teacher.
I do it every day,
Yeah.
whatever grade I've
So,
got, every day.
so they're thinking how fast you catch the words is, and then you write.
Yeah, and it's
It is good
practice.
for the mind.
Hands, head, eyes, everything's working together, so that's perfect. Okay. Tell me now, tell me now, between the first sound of A and the second sound that A from A, is there a rule that helps us know which is which? In a word, how do we know it's an A sound or an A sound?
A and
I lost. Okay, so we've got the word. Okay, we've got the word can.
Oh yes,
And we've got the word.
cane. Yeah.
How do I know? How do I know that it says that?
Is it A? And then is the two second? I think consider like that.
And the E makes A do what?
Yeah. So A to
What does that make that do?
A2 sounds.
Good. Perfect. Right. So now we've got some jobs to go. Some more reading. Oh, you're right. Right. So have a little read. What you've got to do then, or whatever colour you like, highlight the A2 sounds that you can hear there. The A sound.
Only the A. Okay.
A2.
A2?
Change pen. So we're not looking for A, we're looking for A. A, the second sound of A. Oh, that's no good. Looks like it's falling apart. Okay. So we're not going to do that, just asks you to write them in the box, but we're not going to do that. Now you've identified those. Did you read as you went, read the story? Or do you want a little bit of time to read it in your head?
Yeah.
And then I'll listen to you. Ready to have a go?
Yeah.
All right.
So all the A.
Oh, you don't have to write. I just want to hear you read, please.
Okay. Kate, big cake. Kate had a big cake to take to a bake. Cake. I'm gonna read it.
Yeah.
Kate had a big cake to take to a bake sale on Monday. She was late and came to a big gate. The gate would not open. Kate made a face. Nate saw Kate and the big cake at the gate. Nate ran up to Kate. Nate opened the gate. Now, Kate and the big cake would not be late. Kate said thank you to Nate. She took her cake to the bake sale.
Excellent. All right. So what's the next one we have to do, right? long A words and bobs like you don't have to do that. Okay, there's another A sound that we haven't looked at.
Monday.
Ah, yeah.
That when A and Y sit together, they make that same that
Long.
A2 sound.
Oh,
A sound. There are other letters that do it, and that shows one of them. So when we finish, we'll be able to list all of them. So you'll have the 5 sounds of A, and then underneath all the sounds we know are the letters that will make A, or other letters that will make A.
Okay.
So you'll have all that list. I don't think I've got it in here to show you. I've got it in this one. So this is what my aim is, showing you the rules. I might have it. No, it's in their first book. Sorry, left it on. But you'll end up making yourself a little list so you can always just flick, see where it is. Oh, I know what sound it makes. So you can figure out words really easily. Alright, and you'll end up with that yourself. Okay, so now we've got another 3 jobs for you. They're all to do with the A, the long A. That one's got some words across the top into the story. So you decide which one you want to do. First, I don't mind that. Sing one's for you.
So that or do I need to read or put the
You have to put the words in, yes. They belong in that. So are there any words in that story that you need me to help you figure out? So we've got Jake.
Yeah. Jake has a secret. That's correct.
No. So
Our secret place.
yeah. Yeah, just change it. It's your sheet, so you can do what you like. Well, I wonder why you put those. I'm trying to figure out how you got that.
Jake has a secret place. He would not
Something, it, or anything. So it's got to be.
He could not wait it for anything.
Yeah, trade it. Give it away. Yeah.
Sometimes
He could not wait. You wrote would not wait.
he would not wait.
I trade it for anything, yeah.
Trade.
So what other
Trade
words
for
we got? We
anything.
got shade, face,
Yeah.
face, and
Wait.
Mm.
Sometimes Jake goes to his secret place and it's under a giant shade.
Well, that's the only one that could fit. Surely. Under a giant shade tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jake likes to feel the soft breeze on his face
Yeah.
and dream traveling into space. He wants to be an astronaut someday. Jake can hardly wait.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, good work. By doing that, you're able to understand what the words mean. And that shows me that you're doing really, really well.
Trade it for anything. Sometimes Jake goes to this secret place and sits under a giant shade tree. Jake likes to feel the soft breeze on his face and dreams about traveling in this space. He wants to be an astronaut someday. Jake can hardly wait.
Okay. Well done. Okay, so now we've got these two. No. So there's a GR, MW, SST and GR. So they can go anywhere in that group.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So we know this one
Aim.
says aim, doesn't it? Age, that's the second sound G. You can say G or J. So this one, because an E follows, it says J. So we've got age, aid, aim again, ale, eight. Are there any letters you can put in front that might have no? Okay, well I'm thinking number 10 could be great.
Great, yeah.
That's that one done.
And then, wage.
Yep. I'll put a W there. Wage, we all know what a wage is, so it's a real word.
Pain.
Yep.
Main. Grades.
Yep. Cattle graze.
This is just a
Stale. Stale's like bread that you leave out for a few days.
Oh yeah.
It's very dry and stale.
Style is stale, yeah.
It's awful, isn't it? So now you've got these words, so you need to work them out first because they all fit in
Okay.
the sentence.
Use a word from the right to complete each sentence. A blank has fun. A snake.
Yep.
A male duck is a that blank his face. Shoes. The grapes were on and what is dug? D-U-G, dug.
Dug, to dig a hole.
Oh,
Like
dug.
dug.
Okay.
You did it yesterday, so it's called dug.
And this one with the drake.
Drake is a boy duck.
Ah, okay. So this one here.
Yeah. What's the girl called?
It's new for me, drake. I don't know.
Yeah, drake
I
is a
don't know
boy.
what that mean is.
What is goose gander? Drake and duck. I'm sure a girl's a duck. I think that's what it is. I'm having one of those, I'm not sure. I think sure it is. And a spade is a small shovel.
Yeah.
Tiny one. Okay, so now you're looking in
So this one is
a drake, a boy duck.
a boy duck.
Yes.
Can't remember that. So.
Yeah, that's fine. Any other words that you
Okay.
hear?
Look from the left to right. Circle the 4-letter words. Write them underneath in order from the left to right.
Okay, so what they've done is put a whole heap of letters there, but sitting side by side will be an A word. So you've got to try and find A words. Letter E, like say A.
A word. This one, A.
Yeah.
Date, I know date is the second second A word.
So you can say that, yeah. So we can just circle that one. Date. So that
It
one.
could be 8 too.
Yes, you can circle 2 times. Perfect. So that might be those 2 words.
And then lane.
Yeah. You might find more now. Because we've used that one, there could be another one Yeah. Cape type of jumper. But there's no room left for that. So we found one extra. So now we're looking at the next lot of letters for the same type of thing, those words again that are hidden in there.
Need.
Nake.
No, it's not a
Not
word.
really
I
a
think
word.
thinking of that the name. No.
No, it's not kind of making any sense,
Okay.
is it?
Hate.
Yep. There's got to be another one in there somewhere. You're right, it's that one.
It is a lane.
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 Horses will walk and then they'll hurt their foot and they'll be limping.
Limping.
And they're called lame. And you can't run them or ride them until they're better. We don't really use it for
No, never.
people
I
really.
have heard limping.
Yeah, yeah, lame's sort of for animals. So
Okay. Search for the real word in each line. Write it on the right.
so you've got 4 words, 2 of them are crazy.
Yeah.
One's got to be one that you know.
The real word.
A real
each
word.
line. Write on the right. State.
Yep. And we live in Queensland, the best state.
Take, leave, blame, take, blame, stay, stay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
I never
state,
heard steak what
not the one we eat. It's the one where if you're planting something, you get a piece of wood beside it and you hit it in and then tie the tree so it doesn't grow falling over. That piece of wood's called a stake.
okay. Just like a movie. I know what this means.
Yeah, you write whatever you need.
So this one is stake is just like
a piece of wood with a point.
They hold
And
they tie.
Yeah, you tie your tree to it so it doesn't, you know, how
Okay.
some trees bend over.
I never heard very often.
And if you bought a house with someone, right? Say 4 of you went and bought a house together, you would have a stake in that house. You would have a piece of it.
That's like a share.
A share, stake in it, yeah, a share of it. All right, so in a couple of different ways.
One word but to say different meaning. Trace, blaze, next, blaze.
Yes. Some of them you just know they're the words, don't you? Because you know.
Yeah, but this one I never heard that stake.
Tomatoes have tomato vines. They can have even iron, metal stakes.
Oh yeah,
that you tie it
to hold.
Yeah, to hold it so it doesn't fall.
Yeah. Okay, that's it.
So that's another use of it as well. Alrighty. Got a few minutes. Or you can do this one at home if you want it, up to you.
Maybe I can do this at home.
So have a little read to see that you know what you have to do.
Long and silent E. Green grapes on a plate. Ate them up so there's no waste.
So here's all your words here.
And
that's the meanings of them there.
Okay.
So you've got to put those into the right spaces. And then down the bottom you've got sentences. And there's 2 choices. Which one?
So you have to.
Like, I like to eat
the
grapes or grades.
Right? Flown is just like
To fly.
Okay, flown.
So you're
this is
a past time that you did it, yeah.
Flown fly, okay. Don't put your finger on the flame. I am engraved too.
Yeah. And then you're just making the list there
Okay.
from that. Okay?
Yeah.
So for homework we've got
Which one?
that, if you can learn to
I need to
read through those.
I need to read this because more like sound of K and
It's
T,
tricky.
T and A and T, A and E.
Yes.
just like having a tongue twister in this one.
Yeah. And we haven't done rabbits running around.
Yeah, and then lions licking lollipop.
That's it. You've got it. Right. What was the other stuff that we practiced? Have I given you the rhymes? I might give you those because I think you're ready. Run, Ronnie, run. Run and get your gum.
No.
Okay, I'll give
You
it.
don't have that one.
I've got a copy somewhere. I think you're ready to do it because your
Only
R's
one-
and your L's are
Yeah,
very
only
good.
the tongue tap, and then it's the second one.
All of them just help, don't they? Now, if it's not in here, it's going to be in that other. Because I've seen it today. Here it is. I knew it. Okay. These are the rhymes.
Ah, yeah.
You probably heard the other ladies laughing their heads off as they do it in the shed. But they're to practice these sounds, the R sound
Run, Ronnie, run.
and the V.
V, yeah.
The V is T
Yeah, V.
on lip. V.
V.
Good on you.
Yeah.
And then we've got
Billy.
the L sound.
Yeah, Billy.
And-
Billy.
And these two sounds
TH.
are the sounds that TH words can make. The first one has no voice, so it says, and the second one has a voice.
Yeah.
That. So it's
that.
still the tongue in the right spot, but just the voice comes in.
Okay.
So we'll have a little read together before you go, so you
Okay.
know them. They are tricky.
Run, Ronnie, run. Run and get your gun. The rabbits are around the rye field. Run, Ronnie, run. Velvet silky, velvet soft. Velvet fine to touch. A light stroking, velvet cushion. Very much, very, very much. Billy built a little house, and Billy isn't tall. But such a small house Billy built, he can get it at all. Thump, thump, that's tricky.
Yes, it is.
Thump, 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 thump. Thumpity, thumpity, thump. Thelma Wright fell down the stairs. Thumpity, thumpity, thump.
Perfect.
That is my father. This is my mother. There are my sisters, and these are my brothers. I just how do this one? Thump, thump.
Yes. Yeah, but they're good practice, aren't they, for your lips? You did very well first part because the group 2 ladies have one of the Bilbies, that B sound, Kit and Kasuma, and just, you know, they make it work and they have to try really hard, but you seem to be able to do that really well, so that's good.
This is velvet, yeah, velvet, silky velvet soft. Sometimes I have a problem with S and R too.
Okay, well, I can get you some work on S and R. You'd like these little rhymes?
Yeah, okay,
If you want those.
I need to practice this in the radio.
Okay, well, I'll put that down for you because I have these rhymes, because I've been a teacher for 37 years, come from a speech therapist. We have been visiting the school. And years ago she gave me all of the little verses to help my kids in the class. So that's where I get them from. They're from speech therapist ladies whose total job is formation of sound.
So the number one problem is R.
So you have S.
S. Yeah, I have an R already.
You've got an R. So I look up an S for you.
Yeah.
Any other letters that you want to?
Like no, I think that I have a problem with that S. Yeah, S R. That's it.
Okay. Well, I'll see if I've got any more R's there because I only got one, but I can make those for you so that you have your own list. So next week we have we've now done those 2, and now we're going on to the third sound that I can make, which is R. So we'll be looking at that. And we'll probably do these if we can in the same time, because there's not a lot of these and not a lot of those. Once you see the pattern, the AL or ALL, you know it has to say all or sound. and when you see a W with an A after it, most times it says off. And there's only a few words in our language that go there. This one has a few as well, so we might be able to get all that done next week. How's that sound?
Yes.
And then we've got, then we do thongs are worn in hot weather, there's those two and sounds. And we've got some words to put in there to help you remember that. And then we've got, then we go on to the E and CH. I knew we'll have caught up. Yep. So, yeah, I'm sorry, but today, to put you in that group would not have been fair to you.
Oh, it's okay. No, I just wanted to mention if they can, but I said,
yeah, they talked to me about it, and I said that it's not fair because Andrea's not had enough time to catch up to them. And you will catch up. You're pretty good at it. Yeah, you are. Believe it or not, you are. So you will catch up and eventually end up in there.
I don't want to.
They're girls. There's 5 of them, so there's room in there, you know. Group of 6 is fine, but I can't get round more than 6 people in the lesson. It's not fair for everyone in the lesson because you want to ask me something, I'm up that end, or I'm down that end, and you're just sitting there. So, but this way, because you were here, Kwan's away for a while. I'm thinking maybe.
She's coming back on. No, she's coming back on 30th of December, but she's back to work in February.
Because we can get a lot done in this time, in half an hour. An hour is a long time with one person.
Oh, yeah.
Do you care? Or
half an hour, it's okay for me.
Because we look at all that we've got done today.
Yeah, half an hour is okay for me.
All right, because I'll talk to Sam and see if we can do that while you're on your own. Because you think, and like I said, Andrea, you really are clever. So you are going to catch those girls, but I have to teach you that stuff to make it right.
I don't want to jump in into step by step.
Yeah, you need to get all the stuff done.
I know I can read, but I need I have something that about the sounds, so I need
to plural, learning all the types of words, plural nouns. You need those spelling rules and stuff. So once you get that, you will be up with them. So it's just a matter of catching you up. And I think if we do the half hours, because Kwan's still got a while away, we should be able to catch you up and put you in that group.
No worries, but I'm just worried about Kwan.
Well, there are supposed to be another 2 ladies maybe coming into that group who are at Kwan's level as well. Before Kwan, she never had the schooling. She never had it, whereas your school you did.
She told me that she can speak English very well.
Yeah.
I said, I know.
So that's the idea, is to help her feel better about that. And if she did, like, from when she started to now, she can believe it.
That's okay. I just want to follow what you.
She'll do it. She'll get there. Don't worry. But I'm sure that you will end up with it. I just want to make sure I've given you all the stuff beforehand.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Thank you very much. Alright, we'll see you next week.